Hello. I would ask you now to take a nice breath in and a beautiful sigh. And let the breathing come back to normal. Eyes opening. So welcome, my friends. My name is Drake, and this is Touching the Edge, and we have 10 more days left of the 40-day invitation to genius. And I'm so happy to be with you here today because I am completely committed to being a hunter. I mean, hunting for my own relationship to genius, recognizing my tendencies and recognizing how I hold myself back. And every single one of us holds ourselves back. And one of the ways that we hold ourselves back is by what Dorothea Brand called the will to fail. The Will to Fail. Dorothea Brand, by the way, was an amazing writer. She was an early self-help book writer. My favorite book of hers, actually the only one I ever read of hers, but it really had a big influence of me on me, was called Wake Up and Live. And the number one element in that book for me that really stood out was the will to fail. That being that what happens for us is that we get more focused on what we don't want than what we do want. We think that by attacking what we don't want, somehow that will create what we do want. And that just doesn't happen. Genius doesn't focus on the impediment, it focuses on getting past the impediment. When you see people who are filled with rage for one group or another, they just have that thought in their mind all the time. It's like someone who says they hate peanut butter but focuses consistently on peanut butter. If you hate something, you would think you wouldn't have it in your mind so often. And so that's what happens with the will to fail. Instead of focusing on success with intensity, we are actually focusing on failure. And so, what I'm asking you to do today, again, is to focus on success and not just temporary success, not just success during this period, even though this period is challenging, but beyond that, all the way into the end of this life. When you come to the end of this life, I'm asking you to have a radical approval of yourself. Approve of yourself and recognize a big part of what's going on is that we are all judging each other so much, or many of us are judging each other so much, that we are living for the approval of others rather than coming from that authentic place, the heart. And so, be in that place. Be in that place and recognize again, freedom is not a situation of having unbelievable, numerous options, but being clear about the right option, which is for you, your own authenticity. So let's step up today and recognize that flow and step up in a way that allows us to be that today, that authentic self that is approving of ourselves. Don't be against your own authenticity. I'm going to ring the bell and I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. In many ways, the initiation and the invitation to genius is an actual exploration of who we really and truly are. I bring my hands into prayer position and I bow to you, my magnificent friend. Namaste. Have a great day today.